So hi, my name is Jillian Pigeon, and this is my presentation on the LMX challenges that we were handed. So the first three challenges that we have to deal with are the first one being low employee engagement in the out group, the second one being overburdened members in the in group, and lastly, poor overall team performance, which is all three things and issues that you do not want in the workplace. So diving into kind of the consequences of these three things, I kind of came up with one for each one. The first one being low employee engagement in the outgroup. This could just lead to higher turnover and simple lack of motivation. Maybe people show up for work and just don't want to be there, and you don't want to have that in your workplace, and just overall causes a negative environment for everyone. Secondly, causes burnout and exhaustion. That was for the overburdened members in the in group. They might just feel like overworked and constantly someone just nagging at their back, always all over them about everything. And they might not just want to feel that pressure from the higher ups. And then lastly, poor overall team performance. This could cause missed deadlines and employees not working well together, which could be a really big consequence for just the team or overall performance as a whole. So I kind of chose three actions, and then underneath them are the impacts that they would take for each one. So I think a main action to take would be hold one-on-one meetings with each team member week or bi-weekly. You may have to split this up depending on how many people you have, but if you can meet with them weekly, I think that would be super, super important just to take steps on how like that week went or how that 2 weeks went. Um, this could just overall make them feel heard and they're getting equal treatment as everyone else. You're getting to engage with the higher ups on a more personal level. No one else is listening in. It's just kind of you and them, and you get to talk about those challenges that you may be having personally, either in your personal life or in the workplace, and they just will feel heard. So the second one is spreading out work evenly instead of giving all the higher ups more complex work. This shows less of an outgroup and gives them all opportunities to grow. I think at the end of this one, everyone will be able to fall into the in group and there will only be an in group. They're connecting well and there won't be an out group. And this just makes them work well with each other. And if they have to go to each other for help, that would also be very beneficial. But I think that everyone should get the same amount of work. And if something's harder for someone, but it's easier for someone else, they go to each other and they help each other out. And that could just cause a good positive environment for each other. And then lastly, a mentorship program. I think this would be very, very helpful because this would cause the senior or older employees to work well with different people and explain their career growth. So if the senior older employees are working with like internship employees or younger people, they could just help them with sharing their stories and how they got through like hard or complex projects, what worked for them, what didn't work for them, just kind of give them some advice. But I think that would really open up a lot more relationships and just help a positive work environment. And you're not being closed off as a senior employee. And that is all I had.